In this video, I'm going to show you how to fill in this creative brief. And let's say we use the example of this channel, Tilt223. I used to write a couple of videos for them. Let's say this client signed you on and you're supposed to write a script for them. So how do we fill in the creative brief for them? So the creative brief is something that you can fill out, and once you fill it out once, you can send it to the client, and it's something that and it's something that's gonna really impress them, because it's gonna show that you've actually done your research. So over here we have the creative brief template. You can find in the description. You just make a copy. Let's say make a copy over here, right? So you just name it Tilt 223 creative brief. Here, Tilt 223. You can like link their YouTube channel if you want over here. So channel video format. So if you look at this channel, you look at the video format. This is a gambling documentary channel. So this is something that you can tell. You can just fill it in on your own, right? And then over here, you have to, kind of do a little research into the avatar demographics and the avatar psychographics and the brand voice and tone. So one of the tools that, I'm going to show you how to use quite a bit during the research process and the actual writing process is an AI script writing tool. It's called Subscriber AI. It's by my good friend Gail. I'm going to show you more how to use it throughout this process. So if you just get an account, there's a free trial. You can use my link if you want. Here, when you log in, you'll get access to this, right? And then here, you can add in the different channels they are writing for. You can go here, go to Tilt, and then here, whenever you need to create a script, you can create a script. But this is really useful because you can just do audience analysis like this, right? So you can just key in the channel, and it'll do audience analysis, the curious thinker, and it'll give you the demographics, and it'll give you the psychographics. It'll give you the online behavior, and it'll give you the offline behavior. And then these are questions that you can help to come up with video ideas with, which is also something that you can give as a value add to the client as to like what questions you have, right? So demographics. So over here, you can just take this and you can just paste it here. You can just paste it here, and then you can format it nicely. But I'm just gonna have all of the information right over there right now. And then the psychographics over here. Right, online behavior is also part of the psychographics, and then the offline behavior is over here. Okay, so you kind of have all of this in one spot. Now this is a little surface level. You could say it's a little bit surface level. What you can do is you can just take this, right, and then you can give it to ChatGPT, and then it can give you a little bit more information. So let's just see how we can do that, right? ChatGPT, I would only use it for just market research. So let's say, take this. I am running a gambling documentary channel which does breakdowns on famous gamblers and their wild stories. These are the basic demographics and psychographics that I've done research on. Can you help expand and give it more depth for me to understand the audience on a deeper level? Let's say we just do this. And then what it's going to do is that it's going to give you some of this, which I think is pretty interesting, right? It would just give you the motivators, values, attitudes, lifestyle. And just like that, right, you can use combine subscriber, where you have some of the information over here that it just gives you by inputting the channel, and you can combine that with ChatGPT, and you can see over here, right, it gives you a like much more in depth, just buying behavior and hobbies, types of media consumed, and it just goes on and on and on, right? And some of this will be relevant, some of it will not be relevant, but what's important here is that if you have all of the information that you kind of need in order to really understand the audience on a deeper level, and this will kind of tell you what the way that you should write the script, Okay, so you can just take some of this, you can take inspiration from some of this, and you can just fill in the demographics here and the psychographics here. Not too complicated. Okay, brand voice. Okay, so what you can do to get the brand voice, to really understand the voice, so over here, right? So over here, there's the voice, right? If you go to subscriber, there's the voice preview, um, and you can see over here, this is the prompt that they came up with. Another way that you can also get the voice is you can go onto the channel, or maybe the client will send you certain example channels. Say it's a new channel, they'll send you example channels that they like the brand voice of. You can go into, let's say that we'll go to the best performers. You can go over here. What you can do is you can take this, and then you can go to this thing called Komi.ai. This is a transcript generator. You can paste it over here. You can copy it, and then you can go to ChatGPT, and you can paste it. You can paste the script, and then, hey, give me the tone, brand voice, and style of this script so that I can understand it. So I'm going to put all of the links that I use in the description over here. But you can see here, oh, okay, the tone is intriguing and suspenseful, right? Some of it's pretty technical, right? Some of it's nostalgic. The brand voice is smart and analytical, rebellious and countercultural, adventurous and bold. So just like this, you can get the tone, you can get the brand voice, and you can get the style, right? And then once you have that, you can paste it. You can paste it all over here. So this is like a pretty interesting way, where you don't necessarily have to manually go out and get all of this information, right? Some of it is correct, some of it's not right. So that's where you kind of have to use your experience, use your intuition with understanding YouTube in order to fill this out, right? Why do viewers love this channel? So this one you kind of figure out why do viewers love this channel. So you can look at the most popular videos. You want to watch them, and then from there you want to figure out why do viewers love this, right? It could be the brand voice, could be the tonality. Other reasons, other ways that you can find why people love this channel is that you can go to the comments. So, oh, look at the story. So the one of the main reasons, because I know this channel, one of the main reasons that people love this channel is because of the number one, the stories that they choose, but also the storytelling, right? So the storytelling, maybe, let me make this a little smaller. The storytelling in the videos is suspenseful, and there is no fluff. Goes straight to the point. Emotion. What's the core emotion that you want to invoke in the audience? So over here you can ask it, right? What is the core emotion that the script wants to evoke in the audience? Right, suspense, admiration, curiosity. So over here you get a couple ideas, right? So suspense, curiosity. Let's say these are the two main ones. And then over here you can list the competitors' channels. This one, you can look for other gambling documentaries, that are not necessarily in the similar style, but also covering similar stories. Then you can just put it at, right, what are the competitors doing well on YouTube. So from here you'd want to watch, like let's say Tilt223 is a competitor, right? You want to watch the videos, and you want to see why you think that the video is doing well, right? So you can see over here that the editing is pretty good. So maybe that's a note that you could have. The editing is pretty good. Or you could say that the script is really good, right? And then you kind of want to explain why is the script really good. So over here you can just fill it out, competitive analysis. You can go as specific as possible. Or what you can also do when you want to fill this out, you can go and take some of the transcripts. So say you take this transcript, you paste it into Komi.ai, and then once you paste it on Komi.ai, then you can kind of figure out. Then you can ask ChatGPT, right? What do you think the competitors are doing well? Or if you go into subscriber, if you go onto the tools, I believe there is a video breakdown. So over here, you can go here and you can do a video breakdown and really try to understand why the videos have done well. And then you can talk about how the channel should stand out. So in the case of Till223, right, if I was writing for this channel, the main thing that you'd want to have stand out is really the quality of the storytelling. I think that's one of the main things that you can stand out. In terms of the script, right? Other ways that you could potentially stand out, in terms of the voice, in terms of the stories that you decide to tell. And yeah, there's a couple different ways that you can differentiate. So if you really need to fill out a brief like this, really it only takes 10 to 15 minutes if you know what you're doing, right? And then you can fill this out, you can make it nice, and you can send it over to the client. Use Subscriber to really understand the demographics, the psychographics, and the voice. You can just do this. Very easy for research. And then afterwards, I'm going to show you how to use this to write the script. And then you can use Comey.ai, Comey.ai transcript generator to get any transcript, and then you can use it to talk with ChatGPT. You can ask it, what's the core emotion that we're looking for? What's the brand voice and what's the tone? And just that way you can get a lot of pretty interesting insights from there. So hopefully this was helpful, and yep, go ahead and use this creative brief.